I'll pitch my voice wherever I please. Well, you know what? You remember that list you made for me at Nathan's house?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's probably grown, but I've been trying to work my way through it. And every time around the new year rolls around, the Oscar movies come out, like just puts me in a stop right there. But as the years go through, I've worked through it. I think you made me that list 6 years ago?
Or more.
Probably.
We were both still in school.
Yeah, I was in medical school. You came up to Fort Worth. Now, yeah, so Lisa, yeah, it's a lot of movies on there, and a lot of them they're not on the main Netflix, Hulu, or Amazon. They're not. You have to actually go out.
No, but you actually have to go out and find them.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't even really remember what I put on that list, but I'm sure it was
because it was members like, have you seen this? No, it was like, and then from there you got 10 movies. Like, we gotta see this,
this one, that one, yeah. And it was like, it seemed like I said like, have you seen this one? And I was like, yeah. It was like, well, you said no, and I was like, all right, well, you got to see the contextual clues
before you see that. You have to see this, and
that. Just get that context in there.
Yeah, it's pretty much with that.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the What If Cast. It is me, your permanent host, Ugo, and this week I have with me. He's back, ladies. You asked for him. You got him. It is the Duke of Movie Town, Tony himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is great to be back. By popular demand or by lack of demand, I don't really care. I'm here to give y'all a little bit more about what you wanted, even if you don't know you didn't want it. So, it's me, Tony B, a.k.a. Rex, a.k.a. Low Clef, a.k.a. Mr. Pretty Tony, a.k.a. the Duke of Movie Town.
Tony, you just can't. Did you come? You just came from a work thing. Was it a social work thing, or was it I have to be there?
It was a little from column A, a little column
from your demeanor. B, it was a social work thing.
Well, it's a little bit of A, a little column B. We went out there and had a good social interaction. It was at a bar called the West End.
I think I've heard of the West End.
The West End.
Was it Midtown?
It's a Galleria area.
Oh, okay, Galleria. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, went out there and it was my first social interaction with a lot of the people from my new job. So I felt pretty good about that.
Oh, really? Yeah, my day was less eventful, which is good because next week I am leaving the country because of Trump. No, not because of him.
I was about to ask.
Because if I leave, I won't be able to come back. No, I am leaving the country with my birth certificate, my social security card.
You better have more than that.
Retina scans, DNA evidence from here all the way to where I'm going to.
I don't know, man. I don't know if this is a good idea.
But I've been playing this trip for months. I'm going to Cancun next week. Taking a few days off. Taking pictures.
Months.
Days. I said days.
No, you did not. You said you've been planning for months.
I said I've been planning for months, yes.
You were planning this for hours. I mean, I just got an email about this a little while ago.
Okay, first off, every time I get those emails, I send them to you. It just happened to be sheer happenstance that email was pretty much the same email I got 3 or 4 months ago. The deals are still there.
You asked me 2 days ago, if I wanted to go.
I did. I did ask you 2 days ago if you wanted to go. Yes, I did. I admit that. That is on me, and I will take that burden. And what did you say?
I said, first of all, don't be lying to the people. I had this planned out for months.
No. My trip, I've had planned out for months.
Okay.
Mine.
All right. All right, just give me no time to plan on this.
It just happens that
if you actually had been planning this out for 2 months or whatever behind then, and you would ask me at the time that you would come up with it, I would have said yes.
Here's the thing. When I did find out about it, it was around, I planned the trip probably around, I think the New Year, around Christmas time, because I was like, I'm going to travel more in 2017. Fuck it. Let me get this trip. Oh, sweet. Going to Mexico for, what was it? $250 round trip? Dude, boom. Go. So I did that, and I was realizing at the time you still didn't have a job. So I was like, man, I can't tell Tony to go. He ain't got no job. He ain't got no job. How's he gonna pay for this?
That's right.
I can't tell him to do this. Then I learned last week you had a job for a month.
Well, I had, at the time, I had been working maybe about a week.
Okay.
But I didn't want to tell anybody I'd been working because I was certain that they were just going to say, oh, well, we made a mistake. Because that's happened before already.
How many times did that happen to you?
At least two.
Okay. First time, all right, that's them breaks. The second time, like...
The second time, I went through way too much
I
for
might
them
be
just to
be
say
doing,
no.
I might be going shifty eye going, Tony, maybe you might be... No.
Yeah, maybe there's something wrong with me. I don't know.
Well, yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I didn't. But from now because I will say in August, me and my sister, we're going to Rome. So now between August, for example, I'm giving you a heads up right now. On the weekend of the 22nd, it's like the third weekend of April, I'm going to LA.
Why would I want to go to LA?
Well, I'm going to LA because there's going to be a double toasted meetup there. And I'm
Who?
just like, double toasted, Corey and the guys.
Oh.
They're going to be there. And I'm thinking to myself, hey, I get like $90 round trip tickets because, a friend of mine is a flight attendant and I was on his buddy pass. Why the fuck not? And I got some friends there, so I said I've always wanted to go out there and see him. I said, why the fuck not?
Los Angeles,
the city of Angeles. Anyways, so I'm going there. So heads up, Tony. I'm going that weekend. If you want to go, great. If not,
I might go.
Okay, I'll give you the dates later.
I might go.
But that's what I've been planning to do. But let's get down to the nitty gritty of
brass tacks
of why we're here, because this might take some time, because when we get into it, you know how we get into it when we get into movies.
Right, and we don't have a lot of time.
We don't have a lot of time with this, and then also not only do we have this, we also have our what if topic.
Right.
But what I first and foremost want to get to is the weekend of next weekend, on the 26th of February, it is our Super Bowl.
Right.
Our Super Bowl, which would be the Oscars.
The Oscars.
And the last time we came up, I said I would promise us an Oscar episode. So, a treat for all of you What If listeners, I am giving you that What If episode right now. So,
he's giving you 2 episodes in one.
You are welcome. I am the Sam's of podcasts.
That's right.
Come and get it.
That's 2 in 1.
So, in this...
For free. You didn't pay for any of them, so stop complaining.
You didn't. All you got to do is press the subscribe button. You would have got it. So, tell your friends.
Right.
Tell your mom, tell your wife. Anyways.
Tell your kids, tell your wife, because he's giving them all.
He's giving podcasts up here in his neighborhood.
That's right.
So.
We ain't got your phone number and everything. You are so dumb. If you do not subscribe, you are really dumb. For real.
So, what we usually do, we did this a few years ago when we were on our former podcast, The Script Club. But what we did was this. I myself, because I'm a man of the people, went through the grueling task of watching as many of the Oscar movies as I could. Tony, on the other hand, right before the podcast, just saw the movie posters. And
talking about the last time I actually watched all the trailers.
Last time he watched the trailers, this time he's doing even less and just saw the posters to said movies. And from that, we're going to predict who will win the Oscars. And I come with this. Maybe some type of friendly wager. Okay, so whoever gets the most right, what do you think we should do? Whoever gets the most right. I don't know.
Let the people decide. I would say, mostly. But, I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of hot wings challenge of some kind. Joshua, our good friend Joshua, is big into hot sauce and hot wings.
Yes.
We'll do that.
So the loser would winner, because it seems like a loser thing.
It seems like a loser thing to me.
So the loser we will have our friend Joshua, who's also been on the podcast, episode 1. We will have him pick the wings of the choice, probably the hottest and spiciest wings, and we have to eat 12 of them. All 12.
Let's cut it to 6.
Okay, 6. So the loser of this challenge will have to eat all 6 of the spiciest wings Josh can find or concoct.
Sounds right. That sounds like a six-shooter challenge.
And right after that, we will be commandeering the toilets and will not be out for 2 days. But
see, there you go.
We have to get there first.
So,
in this one, Tony has only seen the posters of the movies, and I've
seen them once. Like, I'm not going to go back and look at them as you're bringing this up.
From seeing the posters, as I go through this, I'm going to list what the movies are. He will reconcile what they are in his head, and from then he will make his decisions. All right? So first up, we have here in the 2017 Academy Awards, we have here for Oscar for Best Visual Effects. All right? Visual effects.
Right.
We have Deepwater Horizon. We have Doctor Strange. We have The Jungle Book. We have Kubo and the Two Strings, and Rogue One. Now, Tony, of these 5 movies, what do you think is going to win Best Visual Effects?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. I also have Doctor Strange for this one because this movie puts you on a drug trip without actually taking the drug.
It's DMT without taking anything.
Pretty much.
If you want to know what the most powerful hallucinogen on the planet feels like, just watch Doctor Strange and then just assume this is what it's like for hours and hours and hours and hours. Because I don't know, but I've heard things.
And I will tell you this: if you really want to challenge yourself, take said hallucinogens, then watch Doctor Strange.
Oh Lord, please don't tell people to do that.
I said if
This is good. I'm bringing back one of the
if
script
you want
club
to challenge.
rules. I'm going to bring back a script club rule. Don't do that. But seriously, don't do that.
Don't do that. All right. Next category, we have costume design. All right. We have Allied. We have Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. We have Florence Foster Jenkins, Jackie, and La La Land.
Well, Jackie, because it's based out of the 1960s. That's going to be a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
La La Land is not. It's interesting, but it's not interesting enough. And then Foster Jenkins, no, I just don't feel it. And the other two just seem
Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic Beasts is
Allied.
Fantastic Beasts. Where to Find Them is a Harry Potter thing. Is a big thing. It seems like it's gonna, be something. But
It's set in the 20s.
it is set in the 20s. But it doesn't.
Even though the movie was.
I feel like it would probably be more cartoony 20s, and not like the real 20s.
And it was pretty when they were watching the movie. Other than the magic, the actual style was pretty on point.
And then the other one with Marion Allied is just not. No, it's not going to happen. But what was the first one you said?
Allied, Fantastic Beasts, Florence Foster Jenkins, Jackie, and La La Land.
I'm going with Jackie.
Going with Jackie. I am going with Florence Foster Jenkins, and the reason I'm going with that one is because, Meryl Streep is nominated for an Oscar just because Hollywood's bored, apparently. And I think because they love sucking on her tits so much, they're going to give her something.
Why would they give it to her? They're not going to...
They're not going to give it to her, but I think they're going to give the movie something.
Some big old French woman is going to walk up there.
I understand that, but I feel that we have to...
I don't think you do understand.
I do. I feel it's going to get something... solely because Meryl Streep is a part of it. I could be completely wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel that's what's going to happen.
Okay, go ahead.
Next category: makeup and hair. A Man Called Ove, Star Trek Beyond, and Suicide Squad. Yes, people, Suicide Squad was nominated for an Oscar.
First of all, A Man Named Ove is about some French dude, I'm sure. From what I can tell from the pictures.
Okay, yeah.
Is about some French guy and makeup and hair. All right.
The names for the makeup people are called Eva Von Bar and Love Larson. So
that sounds promising, but I don't think they're gonna win. I think it's either gonna be what you said, Rogue One or Suicide Squad.
It's Star Trek Beyond and Suicide Squad.
Well, Star Trek Beyond is probably gonna be up there just because of the makeup they had to do for that lady.
Mm-hmm. For the main character, I forgot her name, but yeah.
That's gonna be big, and some of the other characters, I think it's something. But the other one is a Suicide Squad. Yeah. The Suicide Squad, they didn't really have to do too much on at all, as far as makeup and hair. So I'm gonna go with the other one,
Star Trek Beyond.
Star Trek Beyond.
Okay, I'm going with Suicide Squad for two reasons. First, I think that people are just going to be amazed on the job they did on Killer Croc.
Yeah.
And his whole thing. And second, I think, just to piss off everyone, they're going to give Suicide Squad, which is, other than Batman vs. Superman, the worst comic book movie to come out probably in the last 8 or 9 years.
Since when have they ever done that?
Man, I just think they're just going to say, fuck you, public, we know what we want.
I don't think it's going to be one of those. Do that. I don't think they have the balls to do that. Hollywood's never had the balls.
Man, I just think they're going to be like, fuck you, suits. Yes, And not to mention all the fanboys who love Suicide Squad, even though it was bad. They're like, "Yeah, my movie won an Oscar. Did yours?" And you're gonna be like, "Fuck
Hollywood
you."
doesn't care about fanboys.
They
don't care about any of
but
that.
fanboys care.
Okay, all right.
All right. I just think it's gonna be ammo for fanboys. All right.
All right.
So this one's gonna be interesting because you probably haven't heard half these songs. Next one is for original song. Okay.
Yeah.
You have Audition, or AKA The Fools Who Dream from La La Land. Can't Stop the Feeling from Trolls, sung by Justin Timberlake. City of Stars from La La Land. So 2 from La La Land. The Empty Chair from Jim, the James Foley story. And How Far I'll Go from Moana. So I'll hum a few bars from
No, you don't need to.
You don't know? Okay.
City of Stars. I'm going to go based on the name. It's going to be City of Stars.
And it's La La Land. So you're just going to go the double whammy there.
Because it's a Hollywood... It's a Hollywood song about Hollywood in the most Hollywood movie that there exists, and Hollywood loves to.
They love to suck themselves off.
I was going to say exactly
that. They really love to suck themselves off. They really do.
So that's what it's going to be.
They really love to suck themselves off. I'm going to say, for me, it's How Far I'll Go, Moana, and this is why. Moana is also nominated for Best Animated Movie.
It'll win that.
I feel it won. It got so much money and so much praise. It's going to lose animated movie, and its consolation prize will be original song with How Far I'll Go.
That's possible.
Yeah. Next one is original score. Now, this is just the music played throughout the movie. They've got Jackie. They've got La La Land. They've got Lion, Moonlight, and Passengers.
I'm going with La La Land again because it's an old school score.
Yes, I'm also going with La La Land because they were nominated 13 times, or like 18 times, and I feel that they're going to get a lot. So I just had to give them something, so I'm giving them original score because the music was really good in that movie. Okay? Next one, we have production design. We have Arrival, Fantastic Beast and Where to Find Them, Hail Caesar, La La Land, and Passengers. You're running into a conundrum here. There's 2 suck-off Hollywood movies in this category.
Hail Caesar and La La Land. Both of them could be. I think you may get Hail Caesar because it just feels like it's even more Hollywood.
Because it's in the golden age.
Yeah, they're doing old school golden age Hollywood film, and I think plus it's set on a movie set too. A lot of it.
So it seems lazy.
It just seems lazy.
It's just like production design. Let's just put it on the set, whatever.
But because in that, Hollywood's going to be like, oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember it used to look like that. They're going to love that. They're going to love it too much.
I have 2 things here. I'm going to pick one, but I'm going to put a caveat here. I think for production design, it's going to go to Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Because with the Wizarding World and everything, you have to have it set in the 20s, and it has a layer of Wizarding World, so you got to mix both kind of thing. And I think they'll be pretty creative. They're really creative with that in the movie, and I think because of that, they're going to win Best Production Design. I feel that La La Land will win, but I'm predicting that Fantastic Beasts Where to Find Them is going to win.
Okay.
Yeah, because again, La La Land's going to have to use a wheelbarrow to take away all their awards.
All right.
On that night.
Yeah. But again, I think it's going to be Hail Caesar, but my only reason for thinking that is because it's a Hollywoody film.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
So La La Land could easily win as well.
They could. But your pick is
Hail Caesar.
Hail Caesar. Okay. Next category: sound mixing. All right. Sound mixing and sound editing. I guess there's a difference, but
Yeah, so we've gone over this before.
We have, but I've completely forgotten. So sound mixing, which is the next category, is what?
Well, it is the way that sound is incorporated into the film.
Okay.
The way that's like if you have
Foley work.
Yeah, but it's not just Foley work. Like because sound editing is a little bit more than that. But sound mixing would be like if you have a plane that flies overhead and then crashes into a building. Like it'd be like the way that the plane mixes with the explosion, mixes with the glass, mixes with all that stuff, and it all kind of comes together. How well that's
how
put
organically
together.
It comes together.
Yes, but sound that sound mixing, but sound editing is they should really just be the same It should just be the same.
I was like, well, the difference is, fuck it.
But they just don't want. They just don't want to give it. They just don't want to kick all the sound people out of the room because.
Well, the difference is, fuck it. It's the same.
It's so similar. Like the people who are actually making a vote on it.
Oh, you suck.
It's like to ask these people who don't know, who really just don't. I'm convinced they don't know. Just to ask these people to explain like the difference, like it's for me to have to explain the difference and just be this close on my definitions. You might as well just make it one deal, but they're just saying sound editing one, sound one, and sound two. So it's the same.
So, anyways, those in the category for sound mixing would be Arrival, Hacksaw Ridge, La La Land, Rogue One, and 13 Hours: The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi.
I would go with the Secret Soldiers of Benghazi.
13 Hours.
It's a really easy one to.
Are we gonna give Michael Bay an Oscar? I guess he probably got.
No, he's not getting it. He's not getting it. Someone else is getting it. Whoever the whatever the Italian sound man who put this together.
Nope.
What's his name?
Gary P. Russell, Gary Summers, and Jeffrey F. Habush.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those guys, Gary, and Jeff are gonna win.
Okay, Gary, and Jeff are gonna win. I am putting this. I'm saying Hacksaw Ridge. I'm saying Hacksaw Ridge because sound. It's usually war movies get good sound, get the awards for sound mixing.
That's true, but then I'll tell you why.
13 Hours is also a war movie.
Wait a minute. Yeah. I'll tell you why it won't.
Why?
Because this is Angelina Jolie's first directorial film.
No, this was directed by Mel Gibson.
No, wait, that was the Unbreakable.
Yeah, that was Unbreakable. I think
whatever
Unbreakable actually won an Oscar.
Not Unbreakable, but the other one.
Unbroken.
Yeah, there you go.
That was a few years ago. And I also think the reason they want to give Hacksaw Ridge, it's a war movie, and also Mel's nominated for Best Director, and I don't think they're going to give it to. Here's my question: Hollywood, you're on your high pedestal of we accept everyone and all this and all this other stuff. Would you really want to give Mel another Oscar?
They're not going to do it.
Would you really? Think about it. Would you really want to give Mel another Oscar?
Mel came out with a phenomenal movie.
Yes.
The year that he got blackballed
was it Apocalypto?
It was Get the Gringo.
Oh yeah, that one.
Did you see that movie?
I did. It's really good. It was straight
really
to
good.
DVD, but the reason it went straight to DVD is because he had heat on him.
It's because it's heat. But that movie deserved way more.
It reserved a wide release. Yeah, it really did reserve a wide release and a lot of money. It was really good.
It was a great movie.
Something I found on Redbox.
Yeah, it came out. I saw it on Netflix.
Okay, yeah.
No, I did see it on Redbox.
Yeah.
But that movie was a phenomenal movie, but it just because of his other issues.
Mel hates packs of niggers. That's why, he does because they're afraid they're gonna rape his wife. So I'm not saying anything he didn't say. Tony, am I saying anything he didn't say?
But that had nothing to do with any of his other films.
Mel Gibson is like the Michael Jackson of directing.
Stop.
You hate his personal life. Man, I like your personal life. But when he's at his job, you're like, damn, that dude's good.
There's a lot of people who fall into that category.
There's a lot of people like that. But
Woody Allen falls into that category. I hate what he does with his own personal life, but
I'm kind of hit or miss with Woody Allen kind of stuff when it comes to his movies, though.
Well, yeah, I
you know me. You know the huge rift between me and you. Yes,
I understand what you're talking about because I just know you.
Yeah,
but I think Woody Allen falls into that category. I think I like a lot of what, contrary to popular belief, and what you would hear me say, but I don't hate Michael Bay for what he does.
That's fair. That's fair.
His film, I like his action-y stuff.
When it comes to you wish if you were going to do a movie and there are action sequences, you'd want to bring in Michael Bay to direct them, and then everything else when it comes
parts of them.
Parts of them. When it comes to the story, okay, Michael, go away. I'll do the rest. But when it comes to
but if I need to blow up a city,
exactly, yes, come, please show me how to do this kind of thing.
Exactly, that's what I need. That's what I need.
The next category is sound editing, which apparently there's no difference between mixing. We have Arrival, Deepwater Horizon, Hacksaw Ridge, La La Land, and Sully.
What do you know? Most of those movies end up on the same list. It's the same thing.
Just
so. What did I say before?
Before you said 13 Hours.
13 hours?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to Hacksaw Ridge this
You
time.
going to Hacksaw Ridge this time? I'm going La La Land because La La loves La La Land. That's what I'm going with that one on that one. Okay. Next one, film editing. Now there's actually a difference between sound editing and film editing.
Yes.
Film editing. All right. As we all know, editing can make or break a film. A lot of the times it breaks films.
If La La Land is on this, if it's on that list, then I'll go with that.
Film editing. We have Arrival, Hacksaw Ridge, Hell or High Water, La La Land,
La La Land.
and Moonlight.
I'm going with La La Land just because it was just so difficult to get a lot of those shots.
A lot of those shots, like the pool shot and all that. Yeah,
a lot of those musical numbers were one shot.
they're one shot, and like you mess up halfway through, back
Nope.
to one,
Stuck back to one.
back to one, just like in the Protector with the stairway scene.
Yeah,
Yeah, stuff like that.
there's a lot going on there.
I also picked La La Land, but I wouldn't be surprised if Hacksaw Ridge won this one. Because a lot of the stuff, when it comes to war movies, editing and a lot of the things he did and going back and forth, so.
And again, I didn't see it.
Uh-huh.
I just saw the poster.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how well it was shot.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was all shot well, but the better part of the movie was the second half.
Okay.
Yeah. So you and I both have La La Land for film editing. All right. Best foreign film. This is a shot in the dark, all right?
Shot in the dark!
I have A Man Called Ove, Land of Mine, Tana, The Salesman, and Tony Erdmann.
See, I didn't see a poster for The Salesman, Tony Irvin, or the...
No, yes, you did. That was the one who's hugging the gorilla or whatever.
Was that it?
That was it. That was
You don't even know if it's a gorilla. Like,
it's something hairy. I don't know, it's Sasquatch.
It could be a Sasquatch.
The Salesman, I saw a trailer for what I'm going to go see. Another movie. The Ta'ana one was the one where you saw the native people looking back at the camera.
The ladies.
Yeah. Land of Mine was the one with the soldier in the helmet that you saw.
Easily could be Land of Mine.
And then A Man Called Ove was the old guy you think, yeah. That's a Swedish film, not French, Tony. So,
Land of Ove really
that's you're combining two movies.
All right.
Land of Mine.
I mean, what's his name? Whatever. Ove.
A Man Called Ove.
Man Called Ove.
Yeah.
It feels like it could really do well. But the fact that Land of Mine is about like a war somehow,
yeah,
and it's a different language,
yeah,
I'm feeling that's going to be the one.
So you're going Land of Mine?
Yep.
Okay, Land of Mine. I went with The Salesman, and I did that solely because of political reasons. Because the Middle East is getting a bad rap right now, Syrian refugees, things like that. And that movie's from Iran. I'm thinking like, oh, we'll throw the Middle East a bone type of thing. With The Salesman.
Yeah.
I think they might do that one. And then when they get up to the podium, they're like, oh, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I picked The Salesman.
That's a good pick.
Yeah. That's why I picked The Salesman. We have Best Live Action Short Film. I haven't seen them. Best Documentary Short Subject. I haven't seen those as well. This weekend, I think Regal Theaters, or I think Edwards, they're doing the whole...
Is it Edwards?
It's
or
Edwards.
Is it going to be the one downtown?
I looked at Sundance. It doesn't look like they're doing it.
Really?
And I think it's the Edwards, the one on like Wesleyan, on like this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So before I leave, we should go there and just take a look at the shorts, the live action. And
it shouldn't take too long.
It shouldn't take too long. So I'm gonna skip best live action short. I'm gonna skip best documentary short. And then I'm going to go straight to...
Documentary short? They have a documentary and a documentary short?
Yeah, they do.
Well, they had a lot of movies this year.
Well, no, they always had documentary shorts. But I'm going to skip to Best Documentary Feature. And this should be interesting. We have 13th. We have Fire at Sea. We have I Am Not Your Negro.
That's the one.
We have Life Animated.
Stop it. That's enough.
And we have OJ Made in America.
You have said enough. We know which one's winning that one.
So, this one, I Am Not Your Negro. This is why this one is interesting to me. This category is very interesting to me. I said before the podcast, I don't know if I've said it already, the theme for this Oscars is, last year was Oscars So White. This year is Oscars So White Guilt, I feel. So I feel like, wow, we messed up last year, so we're going to overcompensate by having a lot of movies that probably shouldn't be here.
And the person who knew, the person who was putting that movie out knew.
Yeah, that they were going to release it in December, like, whoa, let's wait till next year.
Hold on.
Let's wait till next year.
That iron is just heating up.
So we
now
have,
it's hot.
So we have. We have here. I picked 13th. I picked the 13th for two reasons. First, seeing the documentary for the 13th, it's just great. It's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Great movie.
Oh, wait a minute. That could have been that. That could easily be it.
Second of all, it's produced and directed by Anna DuVernay, who directed Selma.
The same person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same person.
And she,
And
they owe her one.
Yeah.
They totally owe her one.
Exactly. And it's about black
winning.
folks and how the industrial military complex, how the 13th Amendment pretty much went from slaves to prisoners.
Oh, it's 13.
Yeah.
It's
You wanna
13
change it
all
to
day.
13?
I do.
I'm not sure it's interesting as well because it's I forgot his name. He was a part of the civil rights movement. He was a writer. He lived in France and he came back. It was really, I saw it at River Oaks. It's really good. But man, with all they owe her one. It's on Netflix. It's Prison Industrial Complex.
They owe her.
I'm picking the 13th on that one.
They owe her one.
I saw Life Animated. Life Animated, if it was any other year, I think Life Animated would have got this one. Because Life Animated is about how an autistic kid grows up and starts living on his own.
Oh, that's...
And that hits home for me, as you know. And the minute I saw him on the screen, I said, I didn't know it was about autism. But the minute I saw him on the screen, I was like, this is an autism movie. Because the way he looked, the way he didn't make eye contact, he did the same exact thing. Like, he watches cartoons, he relates to life through cartoons. He does the exact same thing my brother does.
Yeah.
So, like, that really, of all these movies, that one gave me the most feels.
Yeah.
Because it hit home with me, but I was like, picked the wrong year, dog.
You
picked the wrong year.
Just the wrong year.
OJ Made in America was interesting, but I think we got OJ'd out with the TV series. We already
saw the TV series with Cuba Gooding Jr.,
they're both great. They're both great. They were both great documentaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I think this one goes to the 13th. Cinematography. This is how...
Plus, the OJ one is like 20 years too late on this one.
It was like a 20-year anniversary kind of thing. Like, 20 years back, let's look back at it kind of thing. That's why it came out now.
Yeah, I think the other one messed it up.
And then, now we go to cinematography. We have, this is how a movie looks. We have Arrival, La La Land, Lion, Moonlight, and Silence. You have La La Land?
La La Land, I still have it. Even though it could go to Moonlight, because Moonlight, I did see the trailer for that one.
Yeah.
And the visuals look pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll still go with La La Land just because there's a lot of camera movement involved in that. Mm-hmm. So that's really good. So,
for this one I picked Arrival. I picked Arrival for this one, but I would not be surprised if Silence got this one as well, because I saw Silence in some beautiful vistas. The way they used the camera there, it made Japan look like the suckiest place on earth back in the 1600s. So I think they really did a lot with the cinematography for Silence. But I'm gonna pick Arrival, and Tony's picking La La Land. Best original screenplay. Okay, we have 20th Century Women, Hell or High Water, La La Land, The Lobster, and Manchester by the Sea.
Say them again.
20th Century Women, Hell or High Water, La La Land, The Lobster, and Manchester by the Sea.
Lobster is Marty Scorsese, right?
No, The Lobster is one with what's his name, Colin Farrell.
Oh, Colin! Colin's a good actor, but he's just got no luck at all.
Remember, it's the screenplay. It's just the writing.
It has nothing to do with it. He's absolutely bad luck for anything he's ever in. Like, there's never been a good Colin Farrell anything. Like, even though he's good in everything, there's never been a movie where they're like,
true.
yes,
it's just something like. It's weird because he is good in what he does, but it's just like the rest of the movie is just like.
It's like he and who else is like that?
Ryan Reynolds.
Until
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds was good. Like,
he was the best part of every movie.
Yeah,
like, Ryan, you're great.
He's
Everyone
phenomenal.
Else just sucks.
And everything else is just not good.
Yeah.
It's not you are not the guy for that.
Yeah.
I mean, he just has bad luck.
So what do you think with this one though?
Oh, he's not screenplay. Say it again. One more time.
20th Century Women.
No.
Hell or High Water.
No.
La La Land.
Yeah.
The Lobster. Manchester by the Sea.
I've heard a lot about Manchester by the Sea. I think that might be the one.
So you're picking Manchester by the Sea?
Yeah, I just just on name recognition and all.
me as well, because I saw that movie this weekend, and it was honestly, I don't make a best of worst of list, but it's probably one of the best movies I saw this year. It was great.
Yeah,
it was well written and it was great. I also wouldn't be surprised with I'm picking Manchester by the Sea. Wouldn't be surprised if Hell or High Water one. Hell or High Water. That's the Captain Kirk and Ben Foster. That's a really great one too. That seems like one of those like
definitely on my radar.
Like Lansdale, it's like a Lansdale novel. Like you watch Open
Range.
Open Range.
So that's what I looked at it.
It's like an Open Range. Yeah.
I looked at it and I saw in my mind I said Open Range.
Not Open Range. The one you're watching on TV.
What was the
Open
one?
Anthony or not Open Anthony, but Happen Leonard. I'm sorry.
Opie and Anthony.
Yeah. I know it was like a name. Damn it.
Yeah. No, I felt a little bit Happen Leonard.
Yeah.
No, not Happen Leonard. What is that? That movie that didn't end well.
No Country for Old Men.
There you go.
No Country for No Ending. That movie.
Yeah, exactly. I felt that, but I thought this might be one with an ending.
No, it actually had an ending. It had an actual ending.
Okay.
Next one we have adapted screenplay.
Yeah.
All right. Arrival. Fences. Hidden Figures.
No.
Lion. And Moonlight.
First of all, Hidden Figures.
Oh, we'll get to them later.
They did not deserve to be on this list.
Man, I watched Hidden Figures. I'm like, all right, this is a good movie. I'd put this in the same class as 42. Remember 42 when that came out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, all right, cool. It's not a bad movie. It's not. But to be Oscar nominated?
No, see,
I said, Oscar so white guilt.
This
is an Oscar so white guilt thing, dude.
That's what it is.
It really is.
That's what it is, bruv. But I feel like that movie. That movie was not bad. But I just don't feel like it was good enough to get nominated.
It's not Oscar nominating material. It's a good movie. Like, hey, sit the family around. They should show this movie in schools. Yeah, it's great. It's not great. Good, really good movie. Not Oscar worthy. Nah, man.
Again, I haven't seen it.
I've seen it. Not Oscar worthy.
I haven't seen it.
So who are you picking here? Arrival, Fences, Hidden Figures, Lion, and Moonlight.
I'm going with Fences just because it's Viola Davis and Denzel Washington. But
okay.
But Moonlight could easily be it because the Fences is the safe one.
It's a stage play adapted from August Wilson.
Yeah, and it's very safe.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen the stage play.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Like acted on stage? Or you just saw or did you see the clip of James Earl Jones?
I've seen a version of the stage play.
The entire thing or just the clip?
I've seen a version of the stage play.
Okay.
Let's just say that.
You've seen the YouTube clip everyone else has seen. Gotcha.
Yeah. So, but this is what I will say. Moonlighting feels like it's a better choice.
That is a show with Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd.
Yes.
So
Moonlight.
So you're picking Moonlight?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Moonlight. I am picking Fences. I'm picking Fences because, like I said, Oscar so white guilt.
Fences is safe, but Moonlight is that's another black dude that's in that movie, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I like that guy.
You're okay. All right. So you got Moonlight. I got Fences for adapted screenplay. Animated short. We did not see any of them. That'll probably what we'll see this weekend. The next one though, animated feature. We have Kubo and the Two Strings, Moana.
Moana wins.
My Life as a Zucchini.
No.
The Red Turtle.
Thanks for coming out.
And Zootopia.
I know what it is. It's Zootopia because it's talking about discrimination.
Bingo.
There you go.
I said Zootopia. First of all, it's the best of all these movies. Second of all, the message. How rarely have you seen a great message come across and not beat you over the head and still be entertaining?
Yeah, and it also
you don't see that.
I actually saw that movie and it was like it had a "What do you mean?" You
exactly.
People
what do you
moment in it?
You're like,
I said, "Oh shit!" shit, this might be the greatest.
And just like when she, like the great parts were when she said, "Oh, you're so cute." Like, oh, only bunnies say cute. You can't say cute. Like,
Yeah.
only you can't say cute.
That one.
The second
And
one
then
is
with
when he's touching the sheep's hair. It's like, don't touch their hair.
That was two. Those were good, but the one I liked was the one where she was like, where the bunny was talking to the fox, and she was talking about because the fox was like somebody was a carnivore that she had
Prejudged him to being like dangerous.
Like he said, like, you know how they are, and he's like, no, I don't know how they are. He had a "What do you mean?
What do you mean, you people?" moment
in the movie, and I said, "What?"
That was the entire movie. You ended the movie like, wait a minute, this movie was about discrimination, but not once was a racial slur or any type of race thrown around.
No,
like,
but it was like
whoa.
it was like species. It's
Yeah,
like, okay, because carnivores versus herbivores, and I was like, oh my god, this is a fantastic movie.
It really is. You want to teach your kids how to be fair to everyone? Show them Zootopia.
Yeah, this is one of those movies that needed to exist. Because of the time we're in.
And it's funny and it's entertaining. Like the sloth scene alone, hilarious.
Oh, it's great.
Okay. Next category, Best Director. All right. La La Land, Damien Chazelle. Hacksaw Ridge, Mel Gibson.
Thanks for coming out, Mel.
Moonlight, Barry Jenkins. Manchester by the Sea, Keith Lonergan. Oh, and also last one, Arrival, Denis Villeneuve.
La La Land wins.
You're going La La Land with Damien Chazelle?
Yep.
All right.
Is her cleaning up?
Okay. I picked Arrival, and the reason I picked Arrival is because
why?
They owe Dennis for Prisoners a few years ago, but they also owe Damien Chazelle. He never got nominated for Whiplash, so there's a lot of owing in this category. And I'm thinking like I got to pick between La La Land and Arrival.
It's La La Land, man. There's no way it can't be.
Yeah, and like I said, if La La Land wins, I would not be surprised.
Whiplash is Damien Chazelle's Reservoir Dogs, and La La Land is his Pulp Fiction. This is it.
That's fair. I mean, I can say the same thing about Denis Villeneuve with Prisoners. Prisoners was his Reservoir Dogs, and then Arrival, because
Arrival's good, but it ain't that good.
Arrival to any other director.
Best director?
Any other director would have made that a clunky sci-fi or kind of sappy movie, but he made it work on both levels. He made it work on that emotional level, and also like the science here. Although you have to take a little leap of faith, the science here on the most part is pretty tight.
Okay.
So I mean, we're
all right. I see
you're not wrong.
I see what you're saying. I just don't agree.
Okay, and then we agree to disagree. That's fine, and I totally get that. Do you think any chance that Mel Gibson gets it?
No. You might as well ask if Chris Benoit is going to get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. It ain't going to happen.
Well, they can put Hulk back in, right?
They may put Hulk back in, but they may.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it'll be another 5 years, but Hulk will be back on WWE TV if he stays healthy.
Man,
he'll be back. Everyone comes back except for guys who kill families and just straight up racist.
Oh.
But then again, I don't know.
just next category. This one's an interesting one. Supporting actress. All right, supporting actress.
Yeah.
Viola Davis, Fences. Naomi Harris for Moonlight. Nicole Kidman for Lion. Octavia Spencer for Hidden Figures. And Michelle Williams for Manchester by the Sea.
How many people are they going to nominate for this?
That's 5. It's just 5.
All right, say it again.
Viola Davis for Fences.
Yeah.
Naomi Harris for Moonlight. Nicole Kidman for Lion. Octavia Spencer for Hidden Figures. And Michelle Williams for Manchester by the Sea. Now, let me quick synopsis of what they do. Viola Davis.
I don't need it.
You don't need it? Okay.
Viola Davis is going to win. Did she win last year?
No. She wasn't nominated last year. She was nominated for Doubt, but she did not win.
Did she win?
She did not win. She has not won. I've looked at it.
She's winning now. She's winning this one.
I'm with you on that one. I feel that Viola Davis. Remember when I saw that trailer? What did I say? You see those snot bubbles?
Yeah.
Those are some Oscar award snot bubbles.
It's just a matter of time. She's enough time.
Those Oscar award snot bubbles. I said it.
And she's get up against Denzel Washington, like acting against Denzel Washington.
Yeah. And holding her own.
She's got to win.
Oh yeah.
She's got it won.
I also have here that I wouldn't be surprised if Michelle Williams from Manchester by the Sea wins this, because she's really great in that one. She has her moment in that one.
Yeah. But they already owe it Viola Davis.
I have no fucking clue why Octavia Spencer's on this list.
Because
she's already won, and she doesn't deserve Hidden Figures. I saw her in Hidden Figures. Why are you here?
No, she's already...
Oscar so white. Hashtag Oscar so white guilt. Seriously. Why is she here?
Thanks for coming out.
Nicole Kidman for Lion. I saw Lion.
Nicole Kidman will never win anything.
Here's the thing.
From now on.
Wait. Nicole Kidman is playing...
After Nicole Kidman. Mm-hmm. After Nicole Kidman... A, she broke up with Tom Cruise. Yeah. And then B, she did that awful movie with...
Australia?
Yeah.
That one?
They spent like $200 million on that movie.
That was a boondoggle.
That
was a boondoggle.
After that, she was done. So she will never win another Oscar again until she gets like to be 60-something.
Here's the thing about Lion. She was good in Lion, but first of all, she was so little in the movie, you never saw her there. And then she was an Australian playing an Australian. I'm kind of like, come on.
It's easy. It's easy for her.
I'm just like, guys, really? And that brings me to one of my points here where I'm here. I feel the performances in the movies this year were strong, but there were not very many Oscar-worthy movies this year. This was a down year for the Oscars, I feel.
You know, for the movies,
because I remember
you brought up, it doesn't seem like it's down.
Because around mid-December, I'm thinking to myself, like, man, there's maybe like 2 or 3 Oscar movies. But mid-December last year, there was a shit ton.
Mid-December last year,
I felt like
before the season started, we still had a lot of
exactly.
Stuff.
And this one, I'm just like, there's maybe 2 or 3, but I don't see very many that could be like, yes, this definitely has. Because last year, picking winners was hard. This year, you're like, not so much. You know?
Yeah.
So you've got Viola Davis as well. We've both got Viola Davis with her award-winning snot bubbles.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Best Supporting Actor. Okay. We have Mahershala Ali from Moonlight. Jeff Bridges from Hell or High Water. Luke Hedges from Manchester by the Sea. Dev Patel from Lion. And Michael Shannon from Nocturnal Animals.
Well, I love Michael Shannon.
Yeah, I do. He's great.
Everything
he's great in this movie.
So I would assume that he's just as good at this movie. So I would go with Michael Shannon.
Ooh, Michael Shannon. Okay, all right. I am going with
which I'm probably wrong by the way.
I'm going with Mahershala Ali in Moonlight. He did a great job in that. Great job in that versus controversial, gay movie on African Americans. Plus Oscar So White Guilt equals...
Oh, wait a minute.
Equals Best Supporting Actor.
Wait a minute. You didn't say that it was he was playing a gay black man.
He wasn't gay. He's not gay. He's supporting actor. He's the drug dealer who takes care of the kid when he's smaller when he's gay. But he's not gay himself.
Oh, he's not gay.
He's not gay himself.
He doesn't play a gay guy?
He doesn't play a gay guy. He plays a hard drug dealer in Miami, Liberty City.
Oh, he ain't winning nothing. Thanks a lot.
But I feel the combination of great performance, black gay movie, which is rare, and Oscar So White Guilt.
When is the last time a gay movie won anything?
Milk?
Yeah, but it was
Sean Penn?
Sean Penn, and they already owe Sean.
I don't know. Maybe.
They owed Sean for a while.
Do they owe Michael Shannon though?
They don't owe Michael Shannon, but I don't know. I'm just saying that because I like Michael Shannon.
Yeah. I'm picking Mahershala. I'm sorry for butchering your name, but I think it wouldn't surprise me if Jeff Bridges also won this one for Hell.
Jeff has already won one. He's already won a Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah, but he was. Oh no, it wasn't for that country music movie. But yeah, he was great in this movie.
He won a full Oscar. He won a full Oscar for Wild at Heart. No,
that was he was a Wild at Heart. Oh,
the other one. Heart something?
Heartstrong or Heart? Yeah, the country music song.
That
yeah,
one. He won a real Oscar for that one. I think he did.
I don't know. Maybe I know the song won for that one or something like that. I'm not sure.
He won something. He won one enough to where that they don't need to call him up again.
Yeah,
okay. He doesn't need to
and that's fair. But like I said, if he wins this one, well deserved. I think all the guys in here well deserved. Maybe Dev Patel, but all the rest of the guys in here well deserved. They won Best Supporting Actor. Lead actress. We have Isabelle Huppert from Elle, which for the life of me, I cannot find this movie dubbed. I've tried all my outlets, can't do it. Ruth Negga from Loving.
Ruth who?
Negga. No, it is Negga.
Negga, please. She is not winning.
It's Natalie Portman from Jackie.
Oh, it could be. It's
Emma
biopic.
Stone from La La Land.
Emma Stone.
And Meryl Streep from Florence Foster Jenkins.
First of all, thanks, Meryl Streep for coming out.
Why is she even here, man?
But
I saw that movie. Why is she here?
You don't need another one.
Why is she
and
here?
And they're not going to give her one. But they love her though.
I understand.
This is not her
movie. It
movie.
would make me feel better if they renamed the lead actress award the Meryl Streep Award because it would make sense.
It might as well.
But,
She's got
seriously.
like 5. But
I don't know why she's here. Like you know, a lot of people are saying instead of her, have Amy Adams from Arrival here. Instead of Meryl Streep.
Yeah, she wasn't bad.
She was. I would prefer her over Meryl Streep playing a cartoon and Florence Foster Jenkins. I mean, geez.
Yeah, but I think this is Emma Stone. They owed Emma Stone for Birdman because she was nominated last year for Birdman.
Not last year, before, but
the year before, yeah, for Birdman.
She?
She was nominated for Best Supporting Actress 2 years ago for Birdman, and they owed her that one, but she didn't get one.
Okay, that does make sense. I picked Natalie Portman for this one.
That is a possibility.
And the reason
because
because out of all 5, she had the best performances. Even though I never got to see Elle, she had the best performances. She had a great performance as one of the most iconic ladies in American history in Jackie O.
Yeah.
Even though people are saying, "Where's your accent from?" Apparently, historians say she nailed the accent and everything about it. She was just great in that role.
It could be I'm telling you right now, it could be Natalie Portman because you don't see her often.
Yeah.
But we know Emma Stone is going to be back. She's going to be back.
That's the thing. She's going to be back. That's why I said
I would give it to her. They won't give it to her now because they're gonna wait. She's kind of like
Leonardo.
Three names you see. Yeah, Leo. She's kind of like Leo. She's also kind of like what's his name? That guy, the big guy who died, chubby guy.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman. But he won though, didn't he win?
Yeah, he won at one point. But the whole thing was like Philip Seymour Hoffman had put out so many good movies. You knew that this was not the best that he could do. Like he'd be back and he'd do something else. He'd be back and he'd do something else. Like that's not the one you give it to him for. And Emma Stone is really young, so they may not give it to her for that. But then again, they give it to what's his name, and he'd only been in a few movies. When he won his Best Actor, when he did the what's his name movie, the other biopic where he was the scientist,
Tony
in the chair in the wheelchair.
Benedict Cumberbatch. No. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Eddie Redmayne when he was
Eddie Redmayne won. Yeah, he won, and he was like Eddie Redmayne's like what 20 something.
They gave him that because he literally like deformed his back for that. Like doctors were saying, like if you keep doing this, your back will be deformed. He's like, fuck it, I'll get an Oscar, and he did.
He hurt himself for that.
Yeah,
movie.
He hurt himself for that
movie. And I think that's the only reason. That's the only reason why someone else didn't get that one. I feel like she's coming back next year, or to do something else. So she could win. Mm-hmm. But I think you're right with Natalie Portman. That's a good pick.
I feel Natalie Portman had the best performance. I wouldn't be surprised with Emma Stone because everyone's gaga over La La.
Yeah.
They just are. Even though, like, the only part where I was like, wow, was at the very end when she said, other than that, the rest of the movie, I'm just like, she could have been any other girl. She really could have.
Nah, I don't think so. I think
I kind of felt that.
I think the phone call deal was what cemented it for me, for her, how well she did. How
phone call deal?
When she was she was pretending.
Oh, that one in the casting. Okay.
Yeah, that was really good.
Well, yeah, true. Okay. I mean, again, I'm not saying she was bad. She was good. She was great in the movie.
I know, but you got to pick somebody.
I know, exactly, and I'm picking Natalie Portman.
Okay.
Lead actor. We've got Casey Affleck, Manchester by the Sea.
Casey Affleck feels
Andrew Garfield, Hacksaw Ridge. Ryan Gosling, La La Land. Viggo Mortensen, Captain Fantastic, and Denzel Washington in Fences.
Denzel's not going to win another one. He doesn't deserve it. He says, not for this one.
Have you factored in Oscar So White guilt?
Yeah, I have, and I don't think Ryan Reynolds is going to. Ryan Gosling, excuse me, is going to win either.
Could you imagine Ryan Reynolds winning an Oscar? Talk about the slums to the penthouse, man.
Yes,
Wow.
If Matt McConaughey can do it, if Leo DiCaprio can do it,
True.
you know,
True.
If either of them can do it, then I think Ryan
Matthew
Reynolds
McConaughey should be a poster boy of you could do anything.
You can do anything.
Seriously.
If any of those guys can do that, if Sean Penn can go from being Jeff Spicoli to being Harvey Milk, like he can do that.
True.
Like he can
That is
do
true.
it.
That is true.
He can totally do it.
Who you got, man? Affleck, Garfield, Gosling, Mortensen, Washington.
I'm feeling Casey Affleck. He's had his time. He's put in his time. He's done enough stuff. He's had an up season and a down season. Now I think it may be Casey Affleck time, even though you haven't seen a whole lot from him lately.
Yeah. I saw all these movies. Saw Manchester by the Sea a few days ago. I think Casey Affleck runs away with this. I really do. He was like what happens to him in the movie and the way he portrays it. The movie was just so real. Like this is how people act.
Yeah,
how a lot of Hollywood movies have the Hollywood.
I saw the trailer. This did not feel like a Hollywoody movie.
No,
it felt like
it didn't.
It felt like this is something that comes from the heart. It is really about something that really happened.
You can clearly see the writer and director of this movie, like he wrote and directed it, that's the director or whatever. You could clearly see this happen to him or someone close to him or something like this, and he just poured it out into that page.
He just poured it into that page.
He found Casey, who did an amazing job of portraying that. He really did a great job of doing that. Again, I think he's going to run away with this. Would not be shocked if Denzel won.
And again, I haven't seen it, but let me tell you something about Denzel. Mm-hmm. Denzel has made a living off of being a great him. He's a guy who's really comfortable on film, mm-hmm. and he's figured out how to play Denzel Washington really well.
Yeah,
that is what he does well, and this movie is set up for him to continue to play himself. Yeah. Now, if he gets another Oscar, it is only going to be because he did something completely different out of that. Because he's already won. Because
I feel like this is his best role since Training Day, though.
But they didn't even give him the Oscar for Training Day.
Yeah, they did.
But they gave it to him when he did Training Day. Uh-huh. But that Oscar, he earned it when he did Glory. And also when he did Malcolm X.
Yeah.
So that's when he earned it. That's when he earned it. But then they gave it to him his next time out, which was in Training Day.
Okay.
But if you look at Training Day, that Training Day is not any different than any other movies that he's ever acted in. He just happened to be the bad guy in that.
That's just one of everyone's saying he has to be a bad guy for him to win an Oscar.
Yeah, but it wasn't that. It didn't have anything to do with anything. Like any of those other movies, they were exactly the same. Like he didn't act any different. But he hasn't acted differently since he did. He
has. It's just that he's just been more, I guess, late. I won't say late, but like more. I don't want to say tired either. Even when he was supposed to
be the schlub in the Manchurian Candidate, like
there was that Manchurian Candidate.
He still didn't.
The Equalizer, basically, he's pretty much borderline autistic in The Equalizer.
No, he wasn't. He was exactly the same. He was a smooth, in control dude.
He was counting stuff down and saying this and all that.
He had his own.
And the way he was eating food, the stuff had to be straight and all that.
Things are.
We have to throw Bookie Eli in there, don't we?
But he was like, oh, I understand.
Yeah.
Why don't you just give him the ring? That's all right. Don't be upset. Give him the ring. Let the man go. And then later on, he went and killed the guy and brought the lady's ring back. Like, here you go, Susan. I got your ring back.
And then afterwards, he drove all the way to Moscow, Russia, to kill another guy.
But he was always
the Equalizer. Sorry.
He's always like, yeah, I'm smooth. I'm still the same guy. Everyone knows. Hey, just be quiet. Just be calm about everything. Like there's no difference in that. But but he had earned it for two movies that he had done.
So
I don't feel like.
So we're both saying Casey Affleck.
I'm going with Casey Affleck.
Would we either of us be surprised if Ryan Gosling won for La La Land?
I like Ryan Gosling a lot. I've always liked Ryan Gosling.
Me too.
And I just don't think he's there yet. He's getting there. I feel like he's.
I think he's there. He just needs to find the right role.
This is what I do. I feel like he's Leonardo DiCaprio. Right when Leo figured out, you know what? If I keep doing this,
like The Aviator, kind of right around The Aviator, yeah. But the thing
right
about,
around Aviator Shutter Island.
yeah, but the
Like
thing,
he's thinking like, if I keep
keep
doing this, I
gotta
can get
win
there.
one. Yeah.
I will get there.
yeah,
Like within the next 5 years, I'll get there.
yeah.
I think he's just realizing.
And
that.
Ryan Gosling's very picky with this stuff too. He makes like usually when he makes movies, he makes like one like every 2 years or something like that.
Right, he
So,
doesn't do a whole lot.
He
of
doesn't do a whole
craziness.
lot of stuff.
No,
Like remember the whole rumor around he was supposed to be Batman, all that. It was him and Ben Affleck and James Brolin, whatever. They picked Ben Affleck. So
yeah.
okay, so now we come to the big enchilada. Best Picture.
La La Land. End of story.
Can I at least name them?
No.
We have Arrival. We have Fences. We have Hacksaw Ridge. We have Hell or High Water. We have Hidden Figures. I don't know why, but we do. We have La La Land. We have Lion. We have Manchester by the Sea. And we have Moonlight.
It's La La Land. Period. Period. Point blank.
I can't argue with you on that one. I just, like I said, Gaga over La La. I mean, they really have. They have gone Gaga over La La Land. I'd love for Manchester by the Sea to win, because I think of all these movies, it was the best. And I love La La Land.
But they won't.
No,
But you know, that's what that's just the game.
Why the fuck is Hidden Figures on this list?
It just has to be.
God damn. Like, Moonlight would have been okay. Like, Moonlight, we get it. Like, oh, Tony, this is what I'm talking about. I'm looking at this list right now. Fences, yes. Hell or High Water, yes. La La Land, yes. Lion, yes. Manchester by the Sea, yes. Moonlight, yes. Arrival, okay, I'll give it to you. Sci-fi, best sci-fi movie.
No, I won't give it to you. Arrival does not belong on that list.
Okay, fine.
It was
Arrival.
a good movie. It was a good movie, but
Okay.
it's not best movie of the year.
I'll throw Arrival, but like it's not best movie of the year. But like it's kind of one of those, you know, the reason why they went to 10 because the Dark Knight and all that other stuff, right? So I feel like fine, whatever. I have no freaking clue why Hidden Figures is here. I don't know why Hacksaw Ridge is here. Hacksaw Ridge is half of a good movie. Hacksaw Ridge doesn't get good until they get to Japan. That first 40 minutes is a TV movie. It is bad, dude. It is bad. Oh man, I saw Hacksaw. I remember being in Hacksaw Ridge. I was sitting there bored, like, what is this gonna? Oh god, this. And then they get to Hacksaw Ridge, and the shit starts hitting the feel like, okay, yeah, let's do this, man. It was. They had the whole cliche of, oh, I'm gonna marry the girl. To the point where he goes to training, the training camp, and they have like, oh, my name's Tex, I'm from Kansas, I'm the New York guy, I'm the WAP, dude, all the stereotypes.
You're kidding.
I am not kidding.
You're kidding me.
Tony, if I was kidding you, I would have told you.
Did someone bring up their pictures and my
Yes!
name is Lucy?
Yes!
Lucy June is
and
my
guess
girl.
what happened to them?
He gets murked.
Tony, I shit you
You
not.
cannot be serious.
I'm dead serious. When it comes up, whatever, watch Hacksaw Ridge and laugh your ass. Because the first to the point where his fathers are drunk and it's Hugo Weaving, like, and I want you to go to war. Because I went to World War I. You shouldn't go to war. Like, the first 45 minutes of Hacksaw Ridge is a TV movie acted awfully.
That sucks, man.
It does.
That's bad.
And I'm like, what the hell is this? And I was like, oh, once you get to the war parts, that's when it gets good.
Unacceptable.
It's bad, dude. It is like TV movie bad.
All right.
It is bad. It is bad, man.
Right. Okay.
It's just like half a good movie. So I don't even know why the fuck Hacksaw Ridge is here. Apparently you can get nominated for being half a good movie.
Okay.
A lot of the stuff Hacksaw Ridge got, I don't like Andrew Garfield for Hacksaw. No! If they said Andrew Garfield for Silence, maybe. But Hacksaw Ridge? Let me get one more. No!
Absolutely no.
No! I don't understand why he's here. But yeah, so...
All right. Well,
We're
it is a
both
World War II movie, so...
I guess. We're both saying La La Land. All right.
Yeah.
So I've tallied all the stuff up. I have the tallies. I will not change the tallies at all, of course. And we shall see. And the loser will eat those spicy hot wings. All right?
All right.
We are running long here, but like I said, I'm giving you a 2-for-1. So,
Should we stop it now and
So,
then like drop another one?
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to stop it now, and I'm going to give you all the info. Tony, how can they reach you?
Oh, you can reach me at dukeofmovietown@gmail.com. You can reach me at Duke of Movietown on Instagram. You can reach me at the Duke of Movietown on Facebook. And I'm sure it's a similar deal on Twitter. But I'm not really on it. I'm just saying. So
You suck on Twitter.
I'm not any good at Twitter. Like I've got.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? You can reach me at Keanu's jacket
What?
on Twitter. I manage the page for Keanu Reeves' black jacket
From John Wick?
from John Wick and from The Matrix and from a lot of other
I swear to
Keanu
God,
Reeves movies.
if that Twitter profile is more prolific than your other ones, I'm just gonna.
It is more prolific.
Why, Tony?
Because for some reason Keanu Reeves always wears a black jacket everywhere he goes,
he
and
does.
so this is
It's
the
slimming.
black. And you know what? Keanu Reeves doesn't have a Twitter page,
It's slimming.
so it's he's already 6'3" and he weighs
You
110
can have a
pounds.
punch. You can have a punch. You don't know.
No.
You can be.
But this Keanu's jacket.
Keanu's jacket. I'm definitely putting that one up. And if you want to reach us and tell us whether we're right, whether we're wrong, give us your own Oscar picks. You can reach us. We're on the YouTube. Leave comments below on the YouTube page. Look up YouTube, The What If Cast. Subscribe, favorite, comment, do all that good stuff. You can reach us on SoundCloud. Go to SoundCloud/The What If Cast or look up The What If Cast. You can go and email us your comments, questions, concerns, your own what if scenarios that we should talk about. Email it to thewhatifcast@gmail.com. And we can also go on Twitter. While you're adding Keanu's jacket, you can also add _whatifcast and tweet at me all your questions and scenarios. I will also be live tweeting the Oscars. So follow the Oscars and follow me on Twitter at _whatifcast on February 26th at around 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I will be live tweeting the Oscars, giving my thoughts, concerns, funny quips, things like that. And finally, you can find us on Facebook. Just look up What If Podcast. All right, well, this is part 1 of our podcast. And if I'm feeling randy, I'll post part 2 and I will show you our what if scenario. So until then, guys, we will see you next time. Say goodbye to the audience, John.
Laters.